Hello, brothers and sisters and Heart family. I hope you had a holy Christmas and a holy New Year. Today marks the first day of the year 2024, and I woke up being bombarded with every thought of anxiety about the future. I knew in my heart I didn't feel that way, but the enemy was really attacking my mind. As he was magnifying fears again and reminding me of all the bad things that happened last year, and how this year would be no different. I started to feel anxious and insecure, a very uneasy feeling. But I stayed in prayer. After receiving the Lord, I came before him. Jesus, what's on your heart? Jesus began. Peace, beloved one, peace. Your heart is a war, instigated by many errors of the enemy, to discourage you and cause you to feel hopeless and fearful even of the future ahead, and the sufferings that I allow. My beloved, trust me. I've gotten you this far, and even when things seemed at its worst, I brought you out, and you both are better for it. You are better for it, so trust me. The devils want to incite my brides with feelings of discouragement and even despair, especially at the beginning of the year, when I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, to give you hope in the future. So simply stop and declare your trust in me. So I stopped and said, Jesus, I trust in you. Jesus, I trust in you. Jesus, I trust in you. Lord, do you have a word for your flock? Dream with me, my brides. Although the world is increasingly darker, I still have great plans for each of you. Do not allow the fear or the shortness of time to cause you to give up on dreams and desires I've placed deep in your heart. The inspiration I've given you that have not been done yet or come to pass, I intend to do them, my beloved ones. Satan comes to steal, kill, and destroy, and has caused many to become weary, seeing the beautiful dreams I've given them long ago, stealing joy and wanting to destroy the destinies that I have for each of my brides. My beloved ones, you do know that I do not move with your time, and furthermore, I'm not moved by the things that go on in your world that you may think are impediment or stumbling blocks to what I've given you, a vision or what I've asked you to do. I'm very well aware of all the factors, and I still desire for you to dream and believe all that I've shown, all that I've put in your heart, all that I've inspired you to do can happen and will happen if you cooperate with me. This is a new year. I'm calling many much deeper, much deeper, and simply to believe. My brides, believe. That is a great work, and sometimes the hardest fight to simply believe, because the devils, your mind, and the things of the past are constantly fighting with you to not believe. Your faith is constantly contended with, but I need my brides to believe. What have I spoken? Believe. My words and scriptures. Believe. My promise to you, believe. The dream and desires I put in your heart, believe. Your prayers to me that have not yet been answered, believe. The things you want to see me do, believe. Just believe. Be steadfast in your resolve to believe me despite what you see, what you hear, and how you feel. Believe, and I'll do the rest when you step out in faith to believe. Just like you, little one, coming before me to hear my voice. Yes, you've been engrossed in much of the world, and it hasn't pleased me, but I'm glad you didn't allow guilt and condemnation to stop you from coming to me today to hear from me. Why, my sweet little one? Because you believed my words to you through the Insinu Jesu, that I would never withhold my conversations from you. I speak to you because it's necessary for you to hear from me, to know my love, and continue to build our friendship. I need this too, my little one. That goes for all my brides. Do not allow shame or guilt to stop you from coming to me. Come, believe that I desire to speak to you more than you desire to hear from me. I wait for each of you. Believe, my beloved ones, believe. That is a word for you this year. Your faith will continue to be tested, but you will come to see what you have been praying for, what you have been trusting me for, and what you have been believing for. You will see them and manifest this year, so come to me, my beloved doves, with all the faith you have, and if necessary, say, Lord, I believe, but help my unbelief. Hebrews 11:6. But without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that comes to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. And that was the end of Jesus' message.